good early afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibite OG. So, guys, here's what we're looking at right now. With Bitcoin, I have a feeling that this is probably a fake out to the downside. I don't think Bitcoin's ready to all-out collapse. And the only reason I say that is because there's a lot of coins like XRP. And if you don't like XRP, you can get your walking boots on and get the fuck out. And you don't have to like it as far as buying it, but if you're going to be disrespectful towards XRP, just leave. So, but you don't have to like XRP to be in here. I cover a lot of other things. XRP is just my main focus. So what I'm saying is something with how wide this base is. This isn't just going to come down and it can't. It's not. This isn't the right structure for it just to come down and then start doing this. That would kind of be like waving a flag if it did something like that. I don't think that's what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. It's like what I said yesterday. I knew we were going to crash. I told you guys that. But I also tried to keep you one step ahead because I really believe XRP to finish this pattern has to come back up and at least retest. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like that's what we're looking for right now. So, and it's within range. If it pulls down this far, I think that's too far. I was saying 88, 90 cents yesterday, but this range right here is a good spot for the M. So, we called the crash accurately as normal, down from $1.10, but this very well might be the swing trade spot. There's a few of them that very well might be in the sweet spots for swing trades because I think Bitcoin isn't done. It possibly could be, but this, man, I just, doesn't feel right. It feels like it's going to have one more pump. Whether it makes a triple top, I don't know. Could it do something like this? Would that look ridiculous? And then just crash? Because I certainly feel like the apex here was 47.5 like we've been saying. And something tells me, I'm not saying it's going to go up there for sure, but something tells me this might not be over yet. That M is kind of slanted. It's kind of at a weird angle the way it's playing out. I don't know. If it holds this point, like I was saying, it could make interesting things happen. But at the same time, I mean, we got to be logical, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to crash. So this could be the fake out before the last pump. And then they pull the proverbial rug out. Because that's what I've been watching this whole time. That's why I've been talking about H-bar. Yesterday I said if H-bar held a certain zone and looked like it was strong at 22.8, we should buy it. It did not hold that zone. It fell right through it. So I waited and waited and waited until we got to a spot where it could either break out or break through. And that's where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're either going to break through or break out one last time. And by breaking out, I don't mean, necessarily it's going to go way up. But if Bitcoin were to go up 2,000 from here, that could give some of these altcoins the ability to run and run fast. That still have one more leg up. Like Doge looks like it needs to make an M. It really does. Came back into its consolidation zone, and now it looks like it needs to make a leg up. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these look like they're unfinished. Could it collapse right now and fall off the map? Absolutely it could. Like I said, if we can get into that apex zone for H-bar, it kind of screams like we need to have one more small rally up to at least 26. And that would scream Bitcoin going up 2,000 from here real quick. Retesting 46,000 or maybe a little bit higher, maybe to the top point and then getting fucked. I'm looking at that 1 o'clock time right now real closely. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm trying to keep you guys up to date on every angle. And this seems like what's going to happen to me. I could be completely wrong, like I said. Right now, it's a 70% or 60% chance that we go down. 40% chance we make this double top, in my opinion. Or 55% chance we go down, 45% chance we make the M. Is it worth the gamble? I mean, if it is, all of these are at probably the lowest point you're going to find if it's going to break up. But like I said, it's going to have to do it. And the reason you can look and point to that in the daily, it can pull itself back up still and not necessarily finish this pattern the way it looks. Because I'll caution you with this. See that shoulder? That looks like a traditional pull down and then an up. But when you look at it in the 4 hour, or not the 4 hour, we got to break it down just a little bit. We're right here. See where I circled? We can do it in the 4 hour. That looks like an M, unlike what it looks like in the daily. The daily doesn't show any form of a topping reversal. And this, with what I'm seeing, very well could be the pullback in the daily that leads us not to 50, to that 47.5 apex. And then it might look like somewhat like a double, like an M topping reversal. But look at that shoulder, how it does not look like the topping reversal in the daily, but in the 4 hour it absolutely looks like a topping reversal. So that's why, you know, we need to bring it out in the farther time frames when the evidence is there. And now the evidence is there for the daily. Are we going to do the same thing at the top? Well, the daily is suggesting that we might have a small bounce up still. So I'm just going to caution everybody with that. It'd be extremely risky to get in anything like right now, like I was saying. But that is the two possibilities that can happen. So for XRP, that would mean it falls off the map. And as you can see in the daily, unlike in the 4 hour, we had topping reversal patterns showing itself kind of right here, but then it cut itself off. In the daily, it was just showing a left shoulder. So now it can come to that topping reversal that we were seeing in earlier time frames. And for XRP, let me get rid of some of this FUD. I know I went way too long because this video is going to take for fucking ever, but it's probably a good thing because it'll give us time for this pattern to play out. Because I have no internet still, guys, and who fucking knows how long it's going to be. It's fucking bullshit. So let's get back into here. So XRP, the logical thing here, guys, depending on what pattern you're playing, if we're playing the double top, we don't want to see, we don't really want to see it come down much farther at all. We want to see it in like this range, come back up, retest, and for all intents and purposes, we're going to move this up so that we know where we can't come down below, so we can create this topping reversal. I mean, really, you don't want it to really come down farther than that, because it's going to be a pretty steep drop all the way back down to 78 cents. So we're getting towards, you know, where we're going to have to make up our mind. But on the 4 hour, it definitely looks like we're going into a right shoulder. But in the daily, it's telling a slightly different story. So we haven't come down quite far enough to actually get into the right shoulder. We're still technically at the head formation, coming into the neck. So for Bitcoin, that magical number that you do not want to break and come back into the neckline down below it. Ooh, we're getting awfully close to it. We really don't want to break that number. Whoops. I don't want the fucking alert. So yeah, we don't really want to go below that with Bitcoin. So now we get back into the 1 minute. Let's get rid of this real quick. So it's bouncing off these levels. That was the level I drew out for the... You guys will see when I pull it out a little bit farther. I don't even know where the fuck that one came from. But anyhow, I know I'm talking a lot. But I just need you guys to understand everything that's going on here. So T-Speaker 222, XRP, Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. Got 2 new members of Tom's Army yesterday. Broke a 5-day streak of no new members, and we're back to 201 members. So I thank you guys for joining. If you guys want to join, links in the description. Go to your desktop browser and go to my YouTube homepage. Try to help me get to 3,000 subscribers. We're only 38 subscribers away from 3,000, and I think that would be a big achievement. Get me out of the 2,000 range where a lot of people seem to get stuck. And let's move on to the bigger and better world on our journey to 5,000 subscribers. Stay true, stay blessed.